King Charles and the Queen Consort Camilla have treated dozens of relatives to a sit-down turkey lunch today, after the King hosted his first annual Christmas meal for the wider royal family as monarch at Windsor Castle. After being cancelled the previous 2 years amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the royals gathered on Tuesday for an annual pre-Christmas event. Although the lunch was normally held at Buckingham Palace in London, members of the family were spotted driving into Windsor Castle for the event, which is a private gathering. King Charles III and Queen Camilla arrived separately for the event, making their first time hosting the event since Charles became monarch following Queen Elizabeth's death in September. Other family members seen driving onto the castle grounds included Charles' siblings Princess Anne and Prince Edward with his wife, Sophie, Countess of Wessex, and their daughter, Lady Louise. Princess Anne's daughter, Zara, arrived with her husband, Mike Tyndall, who took the wheel as the couple's children were spotted in the back seat of the vehicle. Prince and Princess Michael of Kent were in attendance, along with the Duke of Kent. But notable absentees included Prince Harry and Meghan and their son Archie and daughter Lilibet, who remain in the U.S. While the King decided to carry over this tradition from the previous reign, he broke with custom by hosting it at the royal residence in Berkshire rather than at Buckingham Palace, where the late sovereign used to host her guests. Charles arrived by car at Windsor Castle earlier today wearing a baby blue tie and a navy blue suit. The Queen Consort followed through shortly afterwards, as she arrived on castle ground while being driven in a separate vehicle. Meanwhile, Princess Anne donned a pair of dark sunglasses as she was driven into the event by her husband Tim Lawrence. Mike and Zara Tyndall also attended the event with their children. Prince Edward drove his wife, Sophie Wessex, and their teenage daughter Lady Louise Windsor, into the grounds of Windsor Castle. The Countess and Lady Louise sat next to each other in the back seat of the car. And while the Countess opted for a smart brown coat for the occasion, Lady Louise appeared to don a bright pink floral blouse for the outing. The unassuming 19-year-old, often seen in country casuals or prim dresses, spent her childhood largely out of the spotlight, and recently started attending St. Andrews University. The tradition is one of the rare times when all the monarch's extended family meet, and is a chance for the King to celebrate with those who do not receive an invitation to spend Christmas in Norfolk with the senior royals. The family are seated at round tables, enjoy a Sandringham bread turkey lunch and pull crackers. The turkey and trimmings lunch has typically taken place annually at Buckingham Palace on the Wednesday before Christmas, shortly before the monarch leaves for Sandringham for the festive season. On Monday, the palace announced that the King will attend a church service at St. Mary Church in Sandringham, but they have not announced when or how he will arrive for the holiday. The Queen traditionally remained at the Norfolk estate until February 6, the anniversary of her father's death, but the Telegraph has pointed out that the King already has a full schedule of engagements during January and will likely return to London sooner. After 2 years of celebrating the holidays largely separated, Christmas for the British royal family will return to normality this year, complete with gathering at Sandringham, exchanging gag gifts on Christmas Eve and walking to church on Christmas morning. However, they will be missing their matriarch, Queen Elizabeth. It will be hard, as the Queen was all they knew, like most of Britain, a former palace staffer tells People in this week's issue. The staffer adds, "The first year is most difficult, as it is always the first of everything that you notice." Remembering Queen Elizabeth was also a large part of Kate's second annual Christmas Carol concert that Westminster Abbey held last week, an event that will be broadcast via ITV on Christmas Eve. NPV Magazine is the best source. You will find everything related to your favorite members of British royal family, the latest and fastest news about them. This channel does not seek to prove truths behind the curiosities, theories or events of history. My primary goal is just to entertain people. I wish you see the fun of the news. If you like our videos, please subscribe channel and click the little bell button to receive the latest videos.